board challenge is called Sandy Legs. And it doesn't mean a woman who hasn't shaved her legs. Sandy legs. You will stand with a sandbag on one end of the board. One leg. You'll keep it lifted.
But you can't tell because of your eyes.
But you can't touch the ground because obviously that would be easy.
Yeah.
You keep it lifted without touching the ground.
Okay, we're good. Okay, we're starting.
Start. It's been 5 minutes, castaways.
You get the burger, I get the soda.
Look, there's a lion on the prairie.
It's their cats. They're both here. Sand drops. Mom wins.
Mom won a challenge.
Oh, they're probably returning tackle.
Oh, my dinner's here?
Oh, that's a big.
I would be jealous, but that'd all be coming out in 20 minutes.
Thank you.
It'd be good. No, all I wanted was the soda, but I'll take everything else.
Hey,
Just so I have energy to dominate the next game and take all these little suckers out.
And then
He knew
I
he
came
couldn't
in here.
eat the food.
I had no time to do anything. I went.
So I knew I was going to beat him in the food challenge because he wouldn't be able to eat it. But
I have to decide who I'm taking to the finals with me because I think I'm going to dominate. Because Sam's wussing out.
That's you.
Acting like, oh, I slept in a tent.
Tina, you need to give up your necklace. All immunities are turned in and not valid. Is there anything else anybody has to present before?
Yes. Jeff. I found this secret advantage at the first
Second immunity.
second challenge, and it says, congratulations, you have found a secret advantage in the game. You'll receive this advantage at the final immunity challenge. If you get voted out before then, I must have willed it to somebody, but I am here. So here it is. Count.
This is a valid secret advantage. Good job. The game is you thirsty. You get a mouthful of water. To the table, there are 3 glasses with your names. Spit into the glass. When the glass is full, to the table. You are the winner. The advantage is Tina's glass has this much water in it already. You start out with water. Go!
Mark got it.
Mark really put forth an effort with Sam's help.
No, he had to go over the line again. He had to make an
He had to
extra
go
trip
one extra trip.
because of it. So he actually, Sam's help didn't help him at all.
Okay. Good job, Mark. We have a winner.
Leave Sam.
The survivor and the winner with the immunity to move on to the final two for the money is Mark Billings. Mark, as the champion of the final challenge. There is your immunity bracelet. Good work. You are in the run for the money. You get to take one person with you.
I just got the immunity necklace. Not the first time I've gotten it. And I've gotten to feel them around because I'm able to convince Sam. I don't know who I'm going to take though, because I don't think anybody's going to vote for Sam in the finals, but I don't want to go out and bring somebody and then go out for a tie, because that's too risky for me. I've already got a high chance of picking my choice and strategy here, and I have high belief that if I pick Sam, the money's mine.
Comes the jury. It was a close race, but Mark came out victorious. So, at this, and what have you got to say about the last challenge, Sam?
Water.
I helped them win.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
And
No, he didn't. Mark had to
I
go
had to
back
take
and do
an
it
extra
again.
round.
So Mark's speed and exhaustion is what.
One time going back is more than 2 times me filling it up extra.
Actually, I heard that you put hardly any water in it, so your little help didn't help at all.
It did.
I heard it
and
was like next to nothing.
I guess I was going to ask Tina's opinion, but I think I just got it.
Yep.
You did a good fight. You
I
had the
did, but-
advantage,
I knew the run back was going to kill me up the hill and around.
but yours was very close to Mark.
I just tried to put in as much water as I could at each trip, but I knew if it was going to be a number of trips thing, he was going to beat me. And he just spit that last bit out so fast.
So
I had
you're,
to, I knew
I didn't
it.
know he was that close.
I came with the last second. I just sprinted out there. I was like, oh shoot, this is my chance. My chance. Come on, I gotta prove myself that I'm worthy. So I was like, get as much as I can.
So
in
I
that
was just,
short time.
I didn't know he was that close. I thought he had to make a whole nother trip, so I was just not paying attention.
okay, Mark, you have a very big decision to make. This is the money decision. Who's going to go against you is strictly your decision, who you take with you for the final jury vote for the $1 million winner. Have a seat. This is a very important name. I'm going to tally the vote of one. Mommy.
With the sad face.
You played a good game, Mom.
Mommy, he tried as spoken. If I don't catch fire. Think that'll work? Not a surprise that I just got voted out, even though he tried to convince me that if I won, I should take him because we were an alliance. But I guess his alliance with Sam was stronger, or he just felt like we could beat him, so don't trust Mark. welcome to the final tribal council.
Okay, jury. I'm going to ask for some questions from the jury to help them decide the winner. Rachel, go first.
Okay. Congratulations. Everybody made it farther than me in this game. I am the first person voted out, so you guys have all been through things that I can't judge you on because I didn't go through them. My first question is going to be for Sam. This game is big socially, so if you have any social regrets, I would like you to talk about them now. And maybe apologize to some jury members so maybe you can get their vote.
My only social regret would be attempting to vote out someone that is up here with me.
Mark, my question for you is obviously you picked Sam over Tina, so give me a reason why you did that and another reason why you think you should win over Sam.
I feel like for many reasons why I'm picking Sam over Tina is because a lot of people have thrown grudges against him, from sleeping inside to like all the peas, and also I don't see a lot of winning and outplaying on his water bottle.
Brooke, do you have anything to say to the castaways?
I'd like to say something to Sam and ask some questions. Well, you know, some things happened with you banning me and going inside because there was lightning, even though people have slept through lightning. First of all, why did you throw the can of peas?
Peas are dumb.
Mark, I have some things to say about you. Mainly positive, but a few. As my experience sleeping with you in the tent, I feel like you're too nice, and I'm wondering if that was just a strategy for me to vote for you, or if you're actually trying to be nice.
Okay, I'm gonna be generally honest here. I was trying to be nice to get your vote because overall, I knew that if Sam lasted, nobody would vote for him, but I knew if you made it to the end, and if you were cut out early and the only memory of somebody being nice to you was me in the tent that night, I'd have the most chance of getting a vote from you by being the nicest one and trying to help you through the night instead of just, ruining everything.
I'm glad you were honest and at least being nice to me.
Brian, do you have anything to add?
Nobody
My
wanted.
question for you right now, it doesn't mean anything for each of you. If you had to pick from these 4 jury members, if this was the finals, and you had to pick one person to win, which of those 4 people's names would you write on that piece of paper? Sam.
Creator of the game.
You'd write Rachel's name down. Mark. Whose name of us 4 would you write down to win?
You won the most challenges.
You'd write down me.
You've won too many times. I'm trying to
Just
collect
curious.
more.
Just
You
curious.
guys have the same amount.
I know. it troubles me so much.
And finally, Tina.
My first question goes to Sam. Sam, since you spent one night on a couch in an air conditioning house and the other night in a tent, why did you act like you were so much more tired and so much more weaker than Mark or myself that spent 2 nights in a tent during the rain?
I didn't take any melatonin. I probably should have.
Yes, you did.
I took one. I took one melatonin.
But
So you're saying that the only
I would.
reason that Mark's attitude stayed positive and yours turned negative was
Mark's
because...
turned negative after he took a nap. If you weren't there, you weren't there.
Well,
He turned very negative.
So my question to Mark is, Mark, right before the final game, you were on the porch trying to convince me to take you to the finals instead of Mark. Like we were like
Instead of
this,
Mark?
instead of Sam. Like that we were this like mother, son, like, oh, we can do it. Take your baby boy. And then you just vote me out, and you didn't want to risk it against going against me in the final vote.
As
So what
I
can
said,
you talk about that gameplay?
you've gone through it all with me too, and before that game, we were exactly even. We had the same amount of wins and everything, and on a team. So the factor is that I had no chance in winning against you because you played the same game and you got the advantage.
Okay. Do they have any?
Okay, castaways. What is your plea? What will you tell these jurors is the reason why you deserve to be the lone survivor champion?
I
Sam?
can start. I have found
write
both
your name
immunity
down.
idols.
Yes.
Both of the immunity idols have been used on me. I have been on the right side of every single vote of this entire game. I brought Dad to it for a run of his money in that one challenge. I won a challenge and got our tribe food. I shared my food with you. I did in fact chuck a can of peas, and no one ate the peas, so it didn't matter. No one ate the peas at all. And I'm still in the game. Somehow.
Mark, your final plea to the jurors.
All I can say is that I've been through it all, from holding the hidden immunity idol, not finding it, but I've had possession. I've chosen who to give it to. From Mom trying to convince me to give it to Brooke, but it was already too late. I'm sorry. And also, with the time of Sam spoiling the food, yes, the food was never used. In fact, and
No one ate any peas.
the one thing that we've won overall as an item I've won is comfort and luxury and immunity. I really helped snap up that first game for my team. And overall, the first 3 people to raise their hand will get $10 if they vote for me. Hey, start.
You have a very, very important decision to make. Your vote determines who will win. You are not voting to send someone home.
It's in the
I will be announcing the winner of War on Blood. One vote.
Throw it upside down.
One vote for Sam. I'm not sure which way to hold it.
She tried to read it.
So confused.
One vote for Mark. We are tied 1-1.
Or Wes, is it?
We have a vote for Sam. Rachel. 2 for Sam. 1 for Mark. A vote for Mark. Oh, we have a
Is there
tie.
anybody over here that's gonna change?
We have a tie, Mark, Andrew, and Sam. So you once again need to find something to convince these
So
people
out of the 2 people,
why you are the survivor warrior.
I want to know.
I am.
Sam's done very questionable things, from ruining a food source. It wasn't used.
Not a
From forcing the camera people to do the work due to the fact and make his old grandmother, who's the host, willingly to help us out for a few days for his sister, but instead he decides to go completely against that and just walk on his own and let the other people who have at least done some work.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking
carried-
What are you
about.
talking
Because we were not
The
there at the
sandbags.
thing, so
What are you talking
we're
about?
only here at a jury.
We've
You
only
were
been here
there.
during tribal
You
councils.
were all there.
Talking about?
There were sandbags and he forced old
I don't know what to say.
What?
I am here still, surprisingly. I tried to get on day 1. I'm not gonna be mad at that. That's what ended up happening. I'm here now because I decided to keep on going and get Brooke out instead of drawing rocks for a 50-50 shot. That's all I have.
Can I add one thing?
No,
No,
got
you
it.
already played.
We all just vote against
You've
it.
heard their pleas. Is anyone willing to switch their vote?
There's potential for a switch.
We will take a second vote. Okay, the second vote, tiebreaker, and second and final vote has been cast by the jury for the castaways in the final. This is the final for season 1, Billingsley War of Blood. Our first vote is for Sam.
Dad's handwriting.
Dad's like fake handwriting, I think.
1 vote for Sam.
That's Rachel.
One vote for Mark. We are 2 for Sam, 1 for Mark.
Flip it.
1 vote for Mark. We have a tie, 2 to 2.
What made you flip? Yes.
What made me flip? Okay, I
What
flipped because by talking to the other 2 jury members, I found out about the gameplay of the first tribal council, which I didn't hear about until we came into this room as a jury. And I didn't realize that he was playing smart enough to realize, and I didn't know you guys had a revote because of a tie,
We did.
and that he flipped and did that. So I flipped.
The way I feel like I flipped is what Dad said, that he had a rougher path to get here because Mark pretty much just soared through the night and to get there when Sam
We definitely carried him at that challenge.
Mark got carried
because when it was the
Sam-
double bags,
He
we both
had
carried
he
him.
had a tougher road to get to the finals.
He didn't play in the challenge.
He found immunity idols left and right, gave them to other people.
Yep.
Like
I have the final in my hand. The winner, the champion, the survivor of War of Blood, Season 1, is Sam.
OMG, I am so happy today. I have finally won Survivor. Can you take my picture?